Well, Rashid has asked me a question. I'm thankful to you, Rashid, that you commented and you asked a question, and I think he sent me this question through WhatsApp. He actually wants to know, when I'm doing reading, I lose my concentration. Well, that's something I can tell all the students about that, because Rashid has asked this question, so it means it can be the problem of many other students as well. All right. As far as concentration is concerned, the thing is this: when you are having the problem of lack of concentration on what you are reading, there can be two reasons. Reason number one is what you are reading is not of your interest. What you are reading is not of your interest. I am a regular reader of books. There are some books which are so sticky that I don't leave the book. I try to finish it as early as possible every time I'm reading. It means that book is interesting for me, or I have my interest in that book. Second thing, there are certain books, I open the book, I read few lines, and then I'm like, oh, I feel sleepy. Why? Because I have no interest in that, or that topic is not interesting, or that thing, the way the writer has written the book, that is very, very difficult way, and I don't apprehend that. Now the thing is this: first of all, you need to check why you're unable to pay attention when you read that. For example, isn't it like it's not interesting for you, right? That you read, you try to read it, but it's not interesting for you, and then you lose your concentration. In IELTS, there is nothing like interest, right? Everything is a compulsion in IELTS. Everything is like, the people who understand Urdu and Punjabi, they will understand that everything is a majburi. Maj is buffalo, majburi, okay? So it's the buri maj. Buri is the color as well, right? Everything is majburi. Now what you guys need to do, for example, for reading, you look at the book and you look at the words and all that. It's just one small tip, right? Where do you want to go to?
Ireland.
Where do you want to go to? Australia. Where do you want to go to? Australia. Australia. Canada. Canada. Korea. All right. Now what you guys need to do in IELTS, you need to put your emotions. You need to put your emotions in IELTS. Now for instance, I can talk to you and I can quote this example. You love someone deeply. Let's take it as an example. You love someone deeply, right? And you love that person head over heels. You are in love head over heels, and the person puts one condition: if you get 7 bands in IELTS, then it's gonna be possible. For example, if you get 7 bands in IELTS, then it is possible, otherwise I'm so sorry. Now what will you do? You will contact Sir Asad Yaqub or any other good teacher who is going to guarantee 7 bands, and you will be willing to study for 20 hours or 22 hours and all that. You'll be willing to do that because you know the result. So when you look at IELTS book, if you want to go to Canada, please see the Canadian flag, Canadian people, Canadian places. You need to, for your imagination, what you need to do, go to YouTube and write there Canadian people, interesting places in Canada, interesting places in Korea, in Canada, Australia and all that. And you got to see that, visualize that lifestyle. Think about people of Australia, that you're talking to somebody, and imagine dollars in your wallet. Imagine, come on guys, you can do it. Imagine dollars in your wallet, and all around you Australian people, Canadian people and all that, and a lifestyle. You're wearing Nike shoes, and nice jeans, and you're walking on the roads of Australia or Korea or Canada and all that. So you need to add your emotions and then use those emotions in the right direction. What we are doing IELTS, I need to get a good band in IELTS, please do something and all that. We're just doing like that. No, we need to use these emotions. So if you use your emotions, there will always be a smile on your face. Why? Because you're planning to go to Canada, and once you reach there, things are going to be fine. So you will be working hard. So all you need to do, you need to put your emotions into IELTS, and once you've got this, now you're doing IELTS and your topic is very, very boring. Right now, for example, for someone you love deeply and the person says, let's go to watch a movie, right? And the movie is the boring one that's the worst movie, still you go there, and the person who is with you is enjoying the movie, you will say it's a good one. I like this movie, because the person likes it. Yes, I like the movie, and you know it's boring and all that, but because someone likes something, you like that. So if IELTS is going to open doors, that's what they say, IELTS, opening doors, creating opportunities. The slogan of IELTS is opening doors and creating opportunities. So you need to open the doors, and then you need to create the opportunity. So put your emotions in IELTS. Once you're going to put your emotions, everything is going to be fine. You will enjoy. You'll be very happy and all that. And second thing, when you read the words, I mean when you are actually reading something. Now for example, if I read this thing, I just give you one small example. For their size, birds are tremendously powerful creature. For their size, birds are tremendously powerful creature. Now look at me. As you read, you got to imagine. Now just imagine. For their size, birds are tremendously powerful creature. Imagine birds, imagine powerful creature, imagine size of the birds, and then go ahead. Then your interest will develop. And one more thing, read English regularly, right? Because you know reading takes time. Let me give you my own example. I was a very bad reader. Whenever I used to open books, I was feeling so bad and I closed the book. And I had a habit of buying books, but I didn't have the habit of reading books. Whenever I opened books, after 1 to 2 pages, 2 pages were maximum for me. 2 pages, enough. Now I will not read this book. I put the book back. But then I started reading, and there was a book. The book was interesting, and I developed my interest. Now even if the book is boring, still I can concentrate, because that is my habit now. Sometimes book will be like a magnet, right? And you will be like an iron. Sometimes you will be like a magnet and book will be like an iron. Got the example? So book has the magnet and you will put the book here like this. You'll say, I want to read this book. But sometimes book is iron, but you are the magnet, still the book will come to you. So you got to see, for IELTS, you have to be like a magnet. You know why? Have you seen 2 magnets joined together? Come on. Yeah, 2 magnets can join together. No, if they are the opposite direction, yeah, then they can be joined together, right? So you should be like a magnet. IELTS is like an iron, but after getting this iron, there is another magnet waiting for you. And that magnet is your visa. That magnet is your lifestyle in Canada, Australia, and all that stuff, right? So I hope this will motivate you, huh? Okay. Actually, you know, I have to motivate you as well. Otherwise, you'll be facing difficult. And again, let me tell you, out of the students who decide to go abroad, taking IELTS test and all that, out of 100, only 3 to 4 reach. 3 to 4% they achieve their goals. Others, you will see them here. I've got many IELTS students who are still in Pakistan. I'm telling you honestly, but some of them, around 5% or maybe 6%, they reach their goals. They get IELTS, they pass IELTS, they apply for that, and then they finally reach there. So you got to see, inshallah, you guys are gonna be in the 5%, right? And all of you who are watching this video, you are gonna be in the 5%, and then don't forget to send me your selfie. That's what I say, your picture. In Australia, what's a popular place in Australia? Opera House. Your picture with Opera House, right? Your picture in Canada, right? Which tower? Sin Tower. And somewhere in Korea. Yeah, Korea is also beautiful. So you need to, I mean, send me the picture from there. Don't send me the picture from railway station of Lahore, okay? Or you send me the picture from Ludhiana, from Jalandhar and all that if you're from India. You need to send the picture from a monument and all that stuff, right? So thank you very much. That's all. I just answered the question of Rashid, and through this I hope you would have understood what it takes to get a good pen score in IELTS. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.